Yo, what's up everyone, it's Petro Game 75 here today, and today we're playing Everlasting Everlasting Summer. I keep getting that show wrong, like man, it's day 5. Well, pretty much. You know what's really odd, like anytime I start recording, it's going to mute the microphone before I start. I'm like, what? Like, how are you going to mute my microphone while I'm about to record? That looks really dumb, but we ran with the last of our strength, like those who ran for their precious lives, like doomed person knowing that there is no hope to save his life, will still fight the invisible in his own fate. I barely managed to close my heavy metal door behind me. Oh, God. I had no idea how this bomb shelter is, or if it was able to withstand nuclear blast, or able to have no other place to hide. She gripped my hand tight. Don't be afraid. Bits of the ceiling were falling, walls were shaking. I was prepared for the worst, but death is the kind of thing that you can't even be prepared for. But suddenly, complete silence fell. It rang even louder than explosions. Maybe it's time to say goodbye. She was whispering. I wanted to give her somehow, but realized that there was nothing I could do. Yes, you know, a quick bang almost split my eardrums. That was really bad. Seems like that I'm under the piece of glass ceiling, but I don't feel any pain. All I want is not to let her go. Ah, what a dream. She's like a bad one. I woke up in a cold sweat, short and breath, gasping for air. It took me some time to come to my senses. It was a dream. It was just a dream. Questioning. Mine, however, refused to believe it. But who was that girl with me then? I didn't want to let go of her so desperately. Said I couldn't recall her at all. The clouds were showing a few minutes past 10. Then I came to my senses as reality started. And steak, the heck? Out of his own claim in mind, and my stomach was fully growled. Alright, war's war, but lunches should be served in due time. It turned out Olga wasn't here. She must decide not to wake me up. Oh, thanks. Go to our camp later for this. Oh man, after yesterday's adventure, I have to rest. Last night remained a blurred memory which I didn't really want to think about. It's now more important to find something to eat, and to wash myself. Exactly, because a Pioneer 3 must always be clean and tidy. Though I would agree with this principle, you know I would the Pioneer 3, as a matter of fact, I'm not. On my way to the washstands, I met Electronic. He started to wave his hands and ran up to me. Good morning. Thank you for finding Sugar. Without him, I don't even answer nothing. I was a bit embarrassed. No, really. Don't be shy. The country must be proud of its heroes. What about Shurik? How did he look this morning? He's alright? After yesterday's crazy, the thought of such a question was completely valid. Yes, absolutely. The only thing is that he can't remember anything. Can he? I wasn't surprised at all. He says that he went to the abandoned camp yesterday and then woke up in his bed in the morning. I mean, he remembers nothing between those two events. I see. Alright then. You miss breakfast, right? Come to our club, we'll feed you. I have something special. The giant smiled in a spiritual way. Thanks, I'll come, probably. I have to wash myself first anyways. We'll be waiting. He waved at me and left to carry out his own business. There was nobody near the washstands. The water turned out surprisingly warm today. It's been warmed up already, I guess. And my face washed, I realized that it wouldn't be easy to wash the rest of my body here. Maybe I should go to the showers. But since there's nobody here, I turned the tap in such a way the water was streamed parallel to the ground and started to take off my clothes. And what if somebody sees me? I managed to dry myself quickly and put on my clothes. The water seemed warm on my hand, face, felt bone chilling cold on my body. The whole washing process took no longer than 10 seconds, and I started to wake myself quickly afterwards. But I didn't manage to finish anyway. There was voices coming and find the right other footpath. The only solution came to me. In a split second, I grabbed my clothes and dashed into the bushes. A moment later, at least the other appeared near the washstands. You could have done it by yourself. Why did you bring me here? Is this a big deal for you? Fine, let me. I peered at them and noticed that they were both covered in red paint. What a surprise. I wonder how they managed that. They said open the valve and started to rub Neil's back. Take off your bra. What is the business us? What? Is there anything to see? She grinned. Okay, just be quick. It was true that there wasn't much to look at, but even so, I stared at the girls narrowly. It's a pity that they were standing with their backs on me. A minute later, at least I managed to wash off all the paint. I'm done. Thanks. You're welcome. At least replied Leslie. Listen, let me try yours. She pointed at Elisa's bra. It won't fit you for sure. But I'd like to try anyway. But out here, there's nobody here, right? Yeah, look. My way is small. I was absolutely sure she couldn't see me in these bushes, but enough of the nonsense. Yeah, I wasn't really listening to her anymore. I grabbed this bra with dexterous and moved instead. Now I had to confess I had something to look at. I watched the two girls chase one another around who stands with bated breath. And Lisa covered her breast with her hands so I could barely see anything at all. I leaned forward and stumbled over the stone and fell out of the bushes. Let's see the other side just stared at me, trying to cover my nudity with my face. The table lasted for a few seconds, and Lisa took her shirt and somehow put it on an instant. You, oh no. Her face gone from red to purple. And she exploded liquid glass in a second. The only thing I wanted was to simply to Adam and to get us far from the epic century as possible. He was sitting there the whole time. So she noticed me then. You, and I. Well, accidentally. If you know what I mean. At least I'm rushing. Covering my butt with one hand, holding my clothes with the other, I ran to the woods. It seemed like the best solution to me at that time, and I started making the milk like camel cop to me by two screaming girls was a good idea. I ran without looking back. I stopped a few minutes later to catch my breath. See though, that there was no pursuit. So I managed to save myself because of the electric scratch and bleeding feet, as I had no time to put on my boots. I saw the trees off the side. So that's sometime later, I haven't dressed already. Left the forest and need to decide what to do next. I feel hurting, so I should go straight to the infirmary room. But on the other hand, or somebody is it going to work either? Maybe I should accept electronics invitation, or I should continue in hope of finding something left to eat here. I mean, he's gonna give us something, you know. Also, that's where the old building's at. It's down here. It's kind of close to this place. Well, the solution is here. I wish I could care of my health. Even better care of the most when I couldn't bear it anymore. And I was able to walk, and my feet weren't even to hurt much. So my feet will heal eventually while hunger drives away from the woods. Surely the pioneers didn't finish up everything. Now there's a couple of sausage, eggs, or in the worst cases, a few pieces of bread should be left. It was so deserted and quiet around the canteen that I even hesitated for a second. Is there where every pioneer seeks his happiness 3 times a day? And some even often? Isn't it an oasis of this heated summer desert? Isn't it like a secret chemical lab study type that nails unknown scientists and mature teenage bodies? Now this building looks more like a bastion abandoned by its defenders, a kind of La Rochelle left by Egyptians. Just getting the ghosts of warriors who accept the heroic death where he was surrounded. The canteen. Bruh, how you space the lower canteen? Look at this. See, anti. What? Look, wait. It always did, though. It was completely empty except for Miki, who was cleaning the table. Seeing that, I quickly turned around and tried to sneakily escape, but didn't manage to make it. Hi, Simon. Did you come here to eat? You missed breakfast, didn't you? I didn't see you. You could have been around here, there, but I didn't see you. It's good that you came anyway. Hi. Well, yes, I just keep wondering if there's anything left, maybe. There's nothing left. You need to wait for lunch. You won't help me. By the way, I'm cleaning up here. What for? What do you mean? She puffed up her lips and seemed offended. Yuka has cleaned up. We do it turns. You will have it your turn as well. Thanks, but no. I got it. Okay, I got it. I was going to leave, but Miku couldn't stop. So he helped me. Fine, let's do it. I don't know why I agreed. It happens often that you make a decision first and then wonder for quite a while why did you say what you said. You think again and again, and still can't figure out why on earth you did that. That's how I felt while the table one after another. You know, I came up with a new song about sing it. Not eager at all. No. She started to think. It'll be hard to sing and clean at the same time. I'll sing later, but Miki gave me a disarming smile. Yes, of course. It's so cool how you say sure yesterday. The entire kid has been talking about it since early this morning. I just feel like just a hero. It was nothing much really. No, really, I'm serious. I would never dare want you go into the woods at night to steal man. You know how the rumors about it. About a camp lady who shot herself. Before she said she hurt herself. That's so scary in general. Yep, it probably is. Try to isolate myself from external stimulation and concentrate on cleaning. It helped me to finish sooner than expected. Now it's done. Thanks. There was a quiet bit of me until lunch, so I decided to go for a walk. I could go right in direction which could be explained by a single word forward. And in the end, I found myself at the square. I was surprised that the monument agenda appeared to be a central hub of this camp, and it kind of killed me at 0. I sat on the bench and started to think. 4 days had passed, and I haven't gotten even an inch closer to working out how I got here. It's true that quite a few strange things have happened during this time. Almost every one of them can be explained logically after careful thinking. Every single one of them could have happened in normal life. This term is lost its original meaning to me here. Reactions to the environment of the actions of words of other people, or my own words, indeed none of this is here. It's normal. In the past 4 days, my world view had taken series of painful punches to stomach and uppercuts, which led to it not knock out, but seriously not being down. So I don't understand why I acted one way or the other ways, or say some things. Actually, I do understand, but not straight away. Such afterwards, however, don't help me to act differently, more sanely and appropriate to the situation at all. Most of the truth having to be are becoming more and more rare. My only wish during the first day was getting out of here. That my main concerns were to find food, how to avoid items in the morning, and what to say to Olga if Elisa complains about me. And those things are truly important to me. And day after day, daily buzz like this overshadows the thoughts in my head. And about how the world around me, together with this camp and these girls, are completely abnormal. But I can't do anything about myself because I just forget. The same way we breathe without thinking about it. I am joining in everyday life with locally inhabitants more and more without realizing it. I'm steadily becoming an average pioneer. No, this is wrong. I shouted loud and slapped my face a few times. Ultimate belt! Called the party for lunch came from the loudspeakers. Finally! I ran, skipping along the canteen, letting my inspiring thoughts back at the square, making it sound interesting to the general man. The day has just started, and I've gone through many things already. But I did it, and now I have legitimate ground for myself. But today I wasn't the last one, so I could choose a free table. Lunch included pea soup and mashed potatoes with fish. Pea soup. Bruh. It was a major disappointment to me, as I don't eat fish in my form, hence I will get a few calories as usual. Suicide Elena came to my table. Nani? Can we? She smiled nastily. Yeah, sure. I stood up and pulled out a chair for her. Please. I listened. In an excellent mood at that moment. Enjoy your meal. Saying that, Elena began staring at me and continued for a time, but then, after realizing how odd she looked, switched to a blank. You too. Do you have any plans for today? He said no. I gave her an honest answer, as if indeed I had no plans, except for searching for answers. But that was more like a goal. Oh God, do you want to take a boat ride to the island with us? The island? Well, I think from the pier. For what? What? All the access to gather some strawberries. There are a lot of strawberries there, and they're so delicious. I could imagine tasting them without even tasting. But by looking at Sonny's face, strawberries, and what are those for? I don't know, but indeed, a great idea. Strawberries. Strawberry. Moreover, I haven't been on the island yet. Yeah, sure. Within minutes, we're already standing at the pier. Well, here's the boat. Hang on. I will fetch the paddles now. Ah, snaps. I was left face to face with Lena. Do you like strawberries? Well, not really. But they're tasty. In the smell. I see. But I didn't know what to say next. How to continue on the conversation. If they come back, I could probably sit here till the evening without saying a word. Here you go. Champion pair of paddles. Hefty paddles. Wait, I think we need some flex tape for our boat. Oh God. Got to the boat until I pushed it. I untied it and pushed it off the shore, and I started to paddle. Where exactly are we heading to? Right there. She pointed at her finger. The island name is the closest one. What? I wonder what Captain gave it such an original name. Well, the island is indeed close to the shore. Aye, Captain. If I only know. Side note, that what I was waiting for me ahead was an experienced horseman. I rode a boat just once or twice in my entire life. It was less than half a mile to the island, but we were making our way in zigzags thanks to my skills. I pressed the middle of the trip. My arms hurt so badly that I dropped the pedals to get some rest. Well, aren't any strawberries anywhere else? I mean, in more accessible places. Damn it! But the tastiest ones grow here. So I became a puzzle. Is it hard for you to row? Lena and Alexa, their understeer everything straight away. Oh, it's nothing. I couldn't even let Brackle Archibald help me let the rest of the way. I spent concentrating on my staying alive while getting onto the island. So I could lead to discuss something, but I haven't. I wasn't listening. It was too much for me. At least we arrived. completely exhausted, I got out of the shore and looked at the boathouse. It seemed so far away that I felt like a person on the moon watching the earth's rise. Here you go. So I hand me a basket. It was a small island basket, barely 100 meters long, and it looked like a more like a birch grove, even with rows of trees covering its entire surface. It's probably covering the subway surface lines. With concrete seas spread beneath our feet, wind causing lonely waves on its surface from time to time. The island looked like a lost paradise. Oh man, it's no wonder that most of the delicious strawberries grown just here. They gotta split up. They gotta split up. Wait, hold on. Let me see this again. We've gotta split up. That's the way we'll do the job faster. Yeah, sure. But there are only 2 baskets, said Lena hubbily. Oh, you're right. My bad. So how are we gonna split up then? Ah, shucks. It's like the most hardest thing. Ah, shucks. Let me go with you. Let's go. Okay, that's fine. Damn. I would grab the second basket and then venture to the opposite side of the island. Oh, God. Well, let's go. Yeah. Smart. Let's head to the door. Leave a single berry behind. You too. So it's harvest time. These strawberries here are delicious. I could probably eat them all if I didn't stop myself in time. Despite being wild grown, the berries were too close. Hold on. Let's check some of the radio for a sec. Despite being the wild grown, the berries were close to the garden one size and had a rich red color, so it was clear that our visit here was in vain. Lena followed me closely as we only had one basket for both of us. Like a real mushroom picker, examining each shrub, aka scrubs, and carefully pulling on the grass. Well, you're much better than me, am I? Frankly, I'm not even counting them. Yeah, right you are. The basket was already half full. You must enjoy nature, right? I do. All your melons. A bright sun rays pierced the treetops and blinded me for a second. I sat down on the ground and leaned against the tree. Still, it's so beautiful here. Then I sat down next to me, so close that our elbows touched. Yeah, we just sat and enjoyed the moment. It seemed like time stood still. The wind gently shook the trees. Some bugs lazily hopped around the grass and splashes of sunlight played on the faraway water surface. Then I put her head on my shoulder. Oh God. There it goes. I was surprised at first, but then I heard a regular breathing and thought that was just a matter of course. She felt drowsy and wanted to take a quick nap. I just sat there and didn't think of anything for a few minutes. But then words started crossing my mind about ultrasonics, Lena, so sleepy, so warm, so gentle, feelings. I gaze at her. She has such a such a tranquil look on her face, and that it seems that right now she's not here, but some kind of better world. I didn't hear her voice. Simeon, Lena. I shook my head side to side a few times to come to the senses. Lena started to wake up. She opened her eyes and gave me an empty look. Have a nice dream, huh? suddenly realized that she was waiting, leaning on my shoulder. Lena blushed. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. I came over to us, so Lena rushed to get up. So how much have you got? I said, that's not a lot. Her basket was filled with strawberries to the brim. What? Well, that's enough anyway. It's time to get back. I grabbed the basket and we head back to the boat. The way back took less time. As less time as I concentrated on rowing and ignoring everything else. My only wish was to get back alive at the restaurant. Had it gone without consequences, and my own hands started to hurt after only a few steps off the oars. Yeesh. Having to tie the boat, I fell to the ground with no energy left. Suddenly Lena leaned over me. You could have said something if it was so hard for you. Whoa, why are you old man now? Yes, never mind, it's fine. I'll just lie here for a bit. Everything will be alright. Okay then, get those bastards to Olga, please. We have something else to do. Yeah, sure. I was ready to agree with anything at the moment. Just so I wouldn't have to get up. So I put the baskets full of strawberries next to me and headed to the square. After chatting about something. The hardest part is done anyway. That's why I thought before I got up to the baskets. After the rowing, it felt like cement bags, even while weighing barely more than a few kilograms each. The trip to the cabin took much longer than usual. I had to stop every 50 meters to have a rest. As I finally made it, I put the baskets on the ground and sat on the deck and chair. Difficulty. Olga, I've got presents for you. There was no answer. I barely managed to get up and enter the cabin. There was nobody here. If you don't need them, it's up to you. I lay down on the deck and chair and fell asleep. I had a weird dream about the strawberry race. I was rowing with the boat my last ounces. I was trying to escape huge berries that were chasing me. My hands were failing me, and I couldn't barely see anything because of the sweat covered my face. Blood was hammering my temples, but strawberries were getting closer. They were baring their teeth at me. But wait, strawberries with teeth? Sammy, a bag? Ah. I woke up. Olga was standing beside me, shaking my shoulder. I see you got a rich harvest, didn't you? Okay, that's not all. Seriously, I was just interested in the lovely rest that I was about to have. Do you even know what these strawberries are for? Not a clue. Well, what an honest clue. We'll make a cake out of them. Let's see. Well, that makes sense. To honor the miraculous rescue of Shurik. And it's all thanks to you. It was clear that getting strawberries wasn't the last thing to do left. And why, please tell me, if I'm such a hero, why do I have to organize a celebration in my name? Myself, well, I guess. So, I have an important task for you. We're missing yeast, flour, sugar. And it all in the kitchen for dinner. And those will make the cake. Can't do it somehow. I asked pitifully. Of course they can't. All of them are busy. And you're the only one in the kid who does nothing. All her words were probably true. And it doesn't make it any easier for me now. Moreover, those words felt like a bullet to my head. So write it down. You'll get yeast effervescent, flour in the library, and sugar in the clubhouse. Wait a minute. I have no time. I'm in a hurry. Good luck. She smiled slightly, and laughed. Of course, there are a lot of strange things in the camp, but using the infirmary, okay, I could deal with that, but flour in the library and sugar, no, it's way beyond my comprehension. I spat on the floor. I don't want to, and I would not believe this. Just tell me you're pulling my leg. I would not be surprised if the crowd of fat green trolls would appear here right now beside me, with every one of them feeling oblivious to laugh at me. So maybe to hell with this cake. I'll weigh my options for some time. You know, if such a major plan always fell through, I'd be in for awful hurt. And it would be completely broken my life in the camp. My search for answers, which I stopped quite a while ago. It seemed I have no choice. Oh, God. I feel like I've visited the infirmary too often recently. Well, what could I do? That's how things pan out. Sorry, knock on the door. Come in. Nurse said with a trace. I've seen some acid. Uh-oh. Crap. Good. Olga has sent me to get some. Hesitated slightly. Yeast. Yeah, sure. She gave me a broad smile. It's just that I don't have any. Pioneer 3? How so? She said that I had some, but now there's none left. I didn't even bother asking why she had it in the first place. Oh, don't you worry. You can have some aspirin, for example. That could be some of us to use, actually. Where do I get them? I sighed. Take this. She opened the drawer and pulled out some kind of bottle. I took a closer look. Wait, Austin Coast was a well-known brand of cheap beer of USSR? It was Osco beer? What's the matter? Beer is also a fermented product. She gave me a deep gaze. Nobody will ever notice. She had a point. Everything just looked so gluttonous to me that I couldn't find anything to say. Are you sure? Absolutely. The bottle clearly wouldn't even fit in my shorts. Oh, thanks. Oh, sorry. You leave me the infirmary. Oh, it's just beer. Certainly could replace yeast. Meanwhile, chemistry and politics took several months. And walking around with this bottle in my head, hands looked like a silver deer to me. So I decided to bring it to the cabin and hide it here. But I had to reach it somehow. Oh, anybody knows it would beer. Get the bottle from my shoes. After that, I took some bustling call out to make me swear. She's bringing me behind and say something. That I even gave the start. How's it going? What exactly? In search for ingredients? So you already know. Yes, I do. So I just smile. This is going alright. As I try to get away from my unrest, and we gave her beer. She pointed at the bottle, losing and sticking out on her shirt. How this? She got me. It's nothing. I just want this in the game. Time to go. As I was running, leaving the square with puzzles stuck behind. It's great that it's one of those people who don't ask unnecessary questions. But there are people in this camp who like nothing better than emergency to finish business. Passing the Pioneer 3's cabins, I stumbled upon Jana. Where do you hide you there? Oh my god, stop with your freaking looks. She gave me one of those chicken looks. I thought there was no point in denying anything else. Anything's sort of blind complicates matter. It's none of your business. I'm a civil officer bearing a message to headquarters. That's certainly a big message. I was carrying a bottle that place. I said I was slightly embarrassed. You want some help? I'll do it on my own. I won't pass your gun like that. She don't look right. That's why she did see anything. You know what? Try to pursue. There's no way I was kind of since the nurse stuff while I'm in my bed. Once I got inside, a sigh of relief. Really, I couldn't believe that I would worry that much about a single bottle of beer. Like I was back in high school. It was a good thing to save now. Even if somebody finds it, it'll claim it that it's not mine. I can always think of this unsold just from the enormous experience. Well, I mean, yeah. Every other place all cake ingredients. This made it place some sense to me that flour from the library made none. I thought hard about who would put it in the library and why, but couldn't find any sane explanation after all. Given Janet's harsh nature, I better not burst. Open. My. They had appeared at me closer from behind her glasses. What do you want? Don't you think anything? Don't think anything weird, but I don't want to look like an idiot and decided to explain. I need some flour. Although said that it's here. I understand that it sounds strange to keep flour in the library, but I'll send it to you, and it's needed for the cake to celebrate Sherrick's rescue. Is that flour? What's so strange about it? Deanna replied with surprise. I just think I felt like that I had been hit on the head with a heavy weight and lost the ability to understand anything at all. Flour in the library? What's so strange about it? I wonder if I believe him would eat that magic mushroom and I'll be back home. Hi. Yeah. I was daydreaming. Wait here, I'll be right back. She's just right behind the bookshelves while I'm folding my hands and I started reading. The middle later sound of the trapdoor room on its hinges. Reaching, hey, need some help? I inquired loudly. I'll do with it. But out. She seemed to be in the basement, so I had to wait a little. Okay. A few minutes have passed up, and now still has my turn. I started to get worried, and when the door was suddenly flung open, and Elisa came into the library. She looked surprised to see me here. What are you doing here? Am I not allowed to be here? I said really to her. This was clearly a bit of a blow. Why do I care? She snorted and headed at his table. And why are you here then? Lisa measured me with her eyes carefully and almost opened the mouth to say something, but then seemed to change her mind and turned away, hiding her hand behind her back. Turning the book, I blurted the first thing out of the table with my head. It's none of your business. She replied with a hint of hesitation. What book is it? Let's go silent. Come on, let me see it. I wonder what Miss High Voltage keeping away reads. It's none of your business. Her voice was even less confident. Okay. Don't want to insist or anything. In fact, I was quite interested to find out what Elisa was reading. Or I was quite used to see a book on her hands. TV, movies, computer, one word available here. All it seems to seem much more appropriate to you for a girl like her. But she had a book instead. Let's do it. First of all, I shook at the right time when Elisa was looking away from me and snatched the book. Ouch! She screamed. In the voice, her face was such an expression that it made me question my this. If I'm able to die at least, I would know what I'm for. Oh man, I held a copy of Gone with the Wind in my hand. That was the same book that Lena was reading that evening on the bench. I was so astonished that I completely forgot about my imminent death. Is it interesting? Yeah. Let's answer about an enthusiasm question. Okay then. And I looked back to her. Elisa threw it on the table and left the library with a look at me. Slow humor things aren't alien to her. In the end, she's too as a girl. After a few very first thing that just happened. I conclude that the bottom was actually nothing strange. Seeing finally, in a steep criminal ring house, machine, and everything corner of the library. Rabbit, the heck? I passed by the bookshelves and then beheld the perspiring librarian sitting near the trapdoor, leaning into the face of a small sack to exit. Well, they might have sort of a store of stuff here. Thanks. To the second of the library. Thank goodness. So I carried it down to Old Girl's Cabin. Oh, clubhouse, great. Because I've gone through more things today than other days combined. Thus approaching the clubhouse, I even forgot to think about how good it was to my sugar there. Ah, yes! Here they are, Sugar Electronic. We're theoretically building something. We're so busy that they didn't even notice me. Look closely at some kind of robot. At least the body of one. This robot was, had animal ears. To wake up theories. Such a device for eliminaries, cybernetics. Even though the design looked practically workable, I had my doubts about the robot being able to conquer Earth, or at least able to do anything on its own. But it seemed to be enjoying the process more than it itself. And that was something I shared, even though I didn't want to admit it. On the other hand, they were afraid of possible failure and criticism or jokes. They were working hard. They were working towards their goal without pain to two others who would call them physical absurd. I was like, I'm truly comparing them to preliminaries of scientists. Hey guys, I believe them certainly. Oh, sorry, come in. Always glad to see you. I was actually inside already. Sorry for what happened yesterday. I don't remember anything, but, well, never mind. It's okay. I'm over to the book. That child look at me slyly. Sometimes I feel that he just makes such a face when he knows something about the other person, something he can use in the right moment. Sugar. I need sugar. Magic from an ancient video game suddenly came into my head where something like unit builder or something like carried out. All of his pixel stature. Gold would need more gold. Got it. Said the giant calmly. Why would you want it? But that should explain to Sugar that they would want to bake cake for her. I shouldn't spoil the surprise. I don't know. All told me to get some. Okay, hang on. The trunk disappeared behind the door into the next room. And what has Sugar here? Why not in the canteen? When the food truck came last time, it was the last thing to know. Giving out that building to the closet, but the entrance they decided to leave it here to save some effort. That's reasonable, isn't it? The door opened, and the electronic holding a huge bag behind him. I don't know what size of cake it will be, but obviously too much sugar. Well, thanks, but I don't need it all. But where will we put it? I'm trying to give him a surprise look. We don't even have a place for it. The extra sugar, so take it. I might as well take it though. It seems that previous small of his wasn't there without hesitation. Maybe you'll help me some. Help me there. Oh God, it's not that far to carry. We're busy. He pointed out his hand at the robot. I gazed at Sugar. He owed me. After all, he hesitated and looked away in shame. So I took the bag and sent the head up the door. Thanks anyway, I said, at parting, exerting myself. But don't make it too far. But just after the merry 20-minute meters, I had to put down the bag and had to rest. I had no idea how much it weighed, but I felt like more than 20 kilos. On the other hand, it's just 200 meters to the canteen. On the other hand, even such a sugar even such a distance with this payload on my shoulder, or alternatively in my hands, or on my legs, or on my arm, or even on my head. Make it possible for me to cover him. As I resign myself to move its minor sprints, March with prolonged pauses between them, so I get there by night. At least I heard a voice behind me. Maybe I could help you? Well, Nani! So in front of me. I don't think you can. It's one of those moments when I felt painfully how dramatically I saw shit. How could I bring a hand cart? Hand cart? What the hell? Why did I think of it myself? Yes, that would be great. Wait here. I'll be right back. Alright. Just ran in the direction of the square. It's always that shiny. I can take the irritated sometimes. I tried to think. She seemed quite unusual now. No trace of shyness on her face, and actually the complete opposite. Smiles and confidence. The offer of help wasn't something extraordinary by itself, but getting it from me. A few minutes later, she came in with the small hand cart. Put the bag on it. Thanks. Don't mention it. She pushed it down. Although, believe it. Oh, no, it's back. It's all good. Yeah, see. Thank you again. Shout after her. So I felt like there were two different people. I decided to think of the second one, confident, happy, so that people. When I appear, she talks to me. Or I'm making things up again. Well then, something like a good time. I thought it would be better if I get all the ingredients at once, so I had to open this cabinet with my hand cards. Finally, it seems that everything had been collected. I took the hand cart with sugar outside and put the sack with it on the floor. With floor on it, and followed by the two baskets of strawberries that somehow fitted between. That seems nice. And the beer was hidden under my shirt just in case. The day was coming to its end, so I had to hurry as the cake itself will need some time to bake. Of course, I rather enjoyed lying down, closing my eyes and getting a decent sleep, but I just couldn't let Olga down. Indeed. Oh my god. I even felt personally responsible for the success of this event. Coming to the square, I stopped for a moment to catch my breath. It wasn't that the cart was that heavy. It ran smoothly without any noticeable efforts required. It was just that any physical exertion caused the pain to me now, but both a physical and mental one. Oh god. I sat down on the bed and closed my eyes for a moment. What was that? They really get dim, reflected. Probably was a Filipino Rico term, taking an interest in the unfamiliar confession of distress. What are you talking about? I asked her tiredly, then replied, those ingredients for a cake. These are cakes. I don't know. What? You never tried cakes? I don't know. After the girl didn't get what I was talking about, but it did surprise her at the moment. I really wasn't interested in the conversation, so I was tired and had to no zero attention, plus my zero instruction telling them as either common or uncommon. I see. Come down to the canteen years later and have a bite. Really? And what are they made of? What? I asked indifferently. These cakes. Well, some flour, some sugar, various fillings. Now that's a strange question, but she doesn't even know what cakes are made of. And you have it all here. Yeah, sort of. And sugar? And sugar. Are you letting me a little before? Thought it was over the top. Oh gosh. It suddenly got the wind made me grab the card instantly over my eyes. However, nobody was there. Am I daydreaming? Notice how that sugar was seconds gone and a small heap of poured. It could be she's so scared by the wind and ran away. Having faced the sack, I got up from the bench and continued on my challenging strawberry way. There's a sick person there. I can't see. No wonder anyone was still an hour away. Brought the cart to the rear exit and handed the food stuff to the camp cook. She must have already been told what to do with them as she gave me such an unpleasant look. I'm not sure how long it will take you to bake a cake, but it seems to have hurried. I just wanted to relax for the meantime up until dinner. In short, I was so tired that I just sat on top on the steps and waited. My eyes closed themselves. I think I got so tired throughout the day, and I didn't even notice how someone could came up to me until they pat me on the shoulder. Miku, Miku was standing before me. Yeah, I didn't need a mirror to measure the expression of skepticism and annoyance on my face. Oh, excuse me, I have no sympathy. No problem, I was just sitting here. Alright then. You smile. Just coming to dinner. I thought that it was time. Already it appeared to me that it was too early, but when I decided to check in case maybe it's not who knows what o'clock is. Well, not the clock. Clocks can't be mistaken, it's just that I was ready. Seemed to be ultimate confusing now, felt silent. I'll have an hour before dinner. That's great. I'll sit here and wait for you. If you mind, if I can speak at dinner. Now I have some matters to attend to. I stood up quickly and left without saying goodbye, ignoring Miki as I always did, while she screamed something after me. And then, a minute later, I got to square and sat on the bench with firm intention of finding a quiet and safe place where to wait for dinner. This is the first time in the last 4.5 days I felt like this. I was just irritated because of some things with details, but indeed I was really angry. I completely stopped caring about where I was and why I'm here. I don't care about how much I get out either. I'm trying to make mad is that I always have to carry on some stupid task, give my kid later. It's always me who gets into stupid stories and something ends up like a clown. All of this is some alien trick on the plot. Whoever's mind be better because all the person can trust. I gritted my teeth and clenched my fist. The annoying thing is that every time that happens to me, I haven't seen it happen by itself somehow. I'd be a lot happier not carrying a lot of bags of sugar and weighing a ton, but I had no choice at all. I mean, any other options would lead to much worse consequences, and I'm also strained or hurt pride. Who are you angry with? Oh gosh, you didn't say I was standing. In front of me was smiling slightly. Nobody really. I just upset me. My fist gave me away. Just like that. Okay, it's up to you. Better tell me why I did run around the camp the whole day with some kind of bags. I had to provide relatively. I guess it was food. Maybe worse. I was about to say something about the bell rang, calling Piter 3s for dinner. I sighed my leg and quickly head to the canteen, leaving the other behind. Thank you very much. Why? Oh, the candidate gave me a friendly smile. Cake, of course. Ah, sure. It was that exact moment that I understood that the true meaning of the saying, keep your thanks to feed your cart, your cat. You didn't tell anybody this, so it'll be a surprise. Yeah, that's my movie. And now off he goes to dinner. Yeah, all the way for Ryan's, pointed at the canteen. I stepped through the doorway and slowly started to look for a free place. Turned out there were plenty today. I got a chance to eat alone. There was fish and mashed potatoes for dinner. Oh my god, woman switching again. I'll be half hungry. And did we have fish for lunch? Is it fish only today? Today. Haven't pushed my plate with the fried sea dweller away. I lay on my head in my hands and closed my eyes. But soon somebody came up to the table. Hey, are you alright? I'm fine. I replied without changing my position. Just tired? Yeah, a little. That's bad. Slaughter said, seriously. Of course, you remember that we were going for the hike after dinner, don't you? Have you prepared everything? What, where? My eyes and lifted my head instantly. Then it was saying last slowly. The hike. She was surprised. Didn't you know? No. I put my head down on the table and I covered it with the hands. With my hands. While I could sink into the ground right away, the girls remained silent. I was looking over my thoughts for some time, and it was fine by me. Maybe I could have said that way until the end of dinner, but the strong voice of Olga was heard from the opposite end of the canteen. Guys, to celebrate the miraculous rescue of our friend, Comrade Sherrick, we baked this cake for you. Oh. What? I lifted my head idly and looked towards the camp leader. I couldn't see anything beyond the pointer's back. A second, just a second. And nothing about me. Nothing about me rescuing Sherrick gathering the ingredients for the cake. As if that's how it ought to be. Oh, I thought it would be wrong to expect anything else from our camp leader. Let's go, or we won't get our share. So let's go. You agreed. Yeah, sure. I got really attacked along with the girls. As we approached the crowd of pioneers. Threes. Olga was just about putting the cake in the center of the table. Oh no! The camp leader wasn't able to finish as Sienna rushed out the pioneers crowd and find the cake. Oh my god! Dude, she's taking promotion. She managed to level a hill before she was pulled away. She was kicking and screaming. I stared blankly from outside all the strong. I was smiling and I'm picking up some cream fingers. All the fingers are theirs. Completely out of place here. I thought that if I was to close my eyes now and then open them again, here I am, back to safety of my apartment, in front of my computer. Oh God! I blinked but nothing changed, but only the noises and the confusion became sharper. Ileana, that's the limit. Come on, you really just gotta do this, Ileana, come on. Well, in fact, behaving like this is just a bit over the top for her. That's like 5-year-old. Sure, broke into the conversation. Or is it a court material? Please, Olga, since the kid has been celebrating my return, it's no big deal. She hesitated. It doesn't matter. You can't be returned to Vienna. And you, today, I'm going to punish you for foolish success. So you behave next time. Whatever. She's going to turn back. You'll be going to the hike bus tonight. As if I wanted to. Really. I was more than willing to switch places with Vienna and skip the hike instead of her. But who knew? I'd have guessed beforehand. I'd have been the first one to go for sick and smash the damn cake. After a couple of minutes of confusion, the Pioneer 3 started to disperse. You have to get ready too. There will be a light up at the school in half an hour. Well, yeah. I looked straight into the eyes of the candidate, trying to express my attitude nodding verbally, but it seemed that I failed. Don't be late. Iana was sitting at the table when I approached her on her all the way out to the exit. Look at her face. The braking mechanism. So why did you do it? She looked very upset. She had the right to be so. I wanted to. Iana replied abruptly. So you're happy now? Of course I am. And you, good luck with that hiking. She smiled richly and sprang up and rushed out of the canteen. Well, a little bit of luck wouldn't hurt. Walk, and you shall reach is what exactly this proverb that be kept. Whirling my head all the way down to the camp's later cabin. Somehow I just couldn't manage to argue to pretend that I'm sick or just skipping without a reason. The events of this day taught me some lessons, although sometimes whatever was happening made no sense to me. At walking, I had thoughts. One thing, how should I get ready? Clothes, I only have an overcoat and a pair of jeans. Anyway, I forget to ask whether it's going to be an overnight hike or not. I couldn't think of anything better, so I grabbed the sweater that I had on me when I arrived at the camp. The night might be fairly chilly, and shuffled slowly off to the square. All the camp was already there, although it was about 10 minutes before the Olga had designated. I settled down near the edge and waited patiently. Night was falling. The view from the outside would have fairly comical picture. We would make a crowd of partners line up out of a sheer habit like they were waiting for a silent command. And all this happened in scarlet rays of sunset. And he is waving his hand and screaming attack as roaring soldiers with red neckerchiefs charged to the battle against some ghostly enemy. Olga showed up and started to talk to me. Talk and set up. Agenda. Is everybody's here? Right. I'm so tired today that I couldn't even think about anything, so I ended up just listening to the camp leader. Now, today, we'll go hiking. It seems essentially for every pioneer to be able to come and rescue his comrades, offer a helping hand in the hour of need, saving them from a hopeless situation. You have to learn about doing all these things together. A whisper that ran through a pioneer crowd suggests that most of probably this truly epic expedition would end and it's clear in the forest several hundred feet away from the forest. Somehow I thought so too. We're walking pairs. You have chosen a partner for yourself. Yet, now's the right time to do so. Partner threes. Only a day is starting to match pairs. Man. Really? So I was enthusiastically discussing something. I know with Miku Eternals or Shurik. Well, it might not be a bad idea to go along for all. Semi, the ways of the camp. Pulled me off my thoughts. I wanted to I said you have a fun partner. Seems like it. Now, you'll join Sienna. She's alone too. As for the kind of despair that only a true loner can experience, so it appears that I'm a freaking Liberian. I would have risked spending a couple of hours, even if I was paid for it. Although we both seem to be in the same boat now. As I approached Sienna, well, I guess we're going together. Just look up at me. Don't you even think of that? I'm glad. Sienna, seriously, why never should I feel glad? I asked naively. Never mind. It'd be much better if you just shut up. It couldn't get any better than this. She turned my back and followed me on the other pioneer threes. I saw this scene a special reason to in Pierce. Anyway, we were walking on the well-tread floors, and it would be quite difficult to get close. She even wanted to move her. Wow, we already been hiding for half an hour. We were rushing to the depths of the forest. We were trying to face all the danger that could have tested our courage and hardened our pioneer threes spirits, but instead we were just walking around in circles. We just walked, taken to the capital to our chief. This hike would be more compared to hobbits march from Shire to Moldor. As the NSS was slow, her distance silence, the brain seemed perfectly okay with it. Hey, don't you want to know when we will reach our destination? Or what? And this place where we're settled down and set up camp. One of this hike isn't supposed to set up a camp, the hike itself. But you don't get it. Yeah, seeing I don't understand a thing about hiking. I guess you're right, but still. I don't know. She played sharply and quickening her pace. I caught up with her and asked, why are you always so? I always liked that question. I was about to say something mean, but stopped short. I haven't done anything bad to you, and I'm not going to. Oh God! She glared at me and surprise. Always so what? Unsociable, kind of, or is it something about me? Oh, cut it! Cut that stupidity already. I said you bush. I try not to start a conversation for the rest of the hike. At least Olga decides to end this suspended toil. A troll is time to halt. What? The place chose to turn out to be quite a large glade with a few tree trunks laid in a half circle to make an improvised arbor with the remains of the campfire in the middle. Obviously, such hikes are a tradition to this camp. Also together, firewood together with the other boys. It didn't take long because there were a lot of branches and logs of various sizes lying around. Uncle lit the fire using some old newspaper. As you could know what was written there, but couldn't discern anything other than assorted symbols. Pioneer three took their place on the full log benches and started to talk about things. It seemed that the fun of this even had been achieved. The only thing missing were a pot of fish soup, aluminum cups of vodka, and guitar. But I wouldn't be surprised if all these would appear somehow. What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about your chest, I know. So I sat next to me. Oh, nothing special. Just enjoying the light head. I answered sarcastically. You don't look too happy. Well, I'm not about to jump for joy. Sorry about that. How can I would have disturbed you? She sat with me for a while, but after realizing that I wasn't in the mood of talking, she left me enjoying my introspective walk. And all I wished for was to lie down in bed and fall asleep as soon as possible. I was being surrounded by smoke and useless chatter pioneers around me instead. There were cheerings and laughing and in general enjoying this warm summer. On the far side of this glade, I noticed that Lena was arguing with Lisa intensely. Whoa! Intensely, and Lena seemed like complete opposite. So I had to the left to go somewhere after our conversation seems. But trying to make sure we're trying fiercely to prove something to Olga. Look, I'm the only one who doesn't belong here. But on the other hand, why should I care? All I was doing was just watching the fire. Yes. There is the saying that claims that one could watch forever as well as running water. There was also some third thing here. And what was that? One could watch three things forever: burning fire, running water, and how other people work. Can't let it pull me out of daydreaming. Don't you think that it's too early to relax? Wait, what else would I need to do? Honestly, I couldn't get what Logan was even from. I don't know. She stopped for a moment. There was something to be done. That do without hesitation. She smiled briefly and went back to the fire camp to throw a few branches on. What? After those words, I am completely sure that she treats me like a person slave, or at least like I'm a free labor force, but strictly speaking at the same time. Sigh, I put my head down with hands, hoping my torments will be over for today. She patted me on the shoulder. I was not sure to try to sit next to me. What do you want? I taxed her. Don't be sad. Is there anything better to do? We've discussed about possibilities for the advancement of the Separatist Club of the Holy. And there was sure is a problem. We need more guys. And if you could, he hesitated. Advancement, those guys are incompatible with each other. I said nothing and started to look over Pioneer's 3's instead of me. Well, I don't have time. Did you see that I'm always busy with the canceling errands? Yeah, I guess you're right. It's kind of embarrassing how it all went to their Vienna. I look at him with surprise. Isn't that sure there's a so-called pickaxe? Yeah, it is. All Pioneer 3 seem to be here, but I couldn't spot the sliver anywhere. I think she's angry with me. Oh, I said something. Diana. Maybe I should apologize. That was not your fault. I sat silently for a while, and then I stood up and asked, as if my legs are numb, I'd better take a walk. I mean, no reply. I mean, a few circles around our improvised camp. Nothing including the glimpse of the camp. We are following me. Couldn't wait to come. Some kind of new test for me. I haven't found stuff anywhere. Maybe I should go and try first. On the other hand, I feel sorry for Yana every time I realize her upset face. Even though she's a lousy cunt. Alright. Maybe this hike isn't the most entertaining thing, but still, they're all alone. Is it either better? But at the same time, they didn't want to complain. I don't even know. Let's go to the Lolicon. On the other hand, why should I care about that witch? I guess that's enough for me today. I sat in a previous place and waited for the end of high patiently and physically able to feel the camp leader handed me. And then she stood up and declared, and now let's play cities. What? I had nothing against the game itself. It was obviously that the hike was continuing because of it. Pioneers sat around the fire. Nosy and Lisa took their places on the chunk house. And so everything is alright. And just a few minutes ago, I thought the opposite. Well, look at them. You're so pissed. I didn't think it's possible. I'd really like to know what they were talking about, but it's impossible now. I can feel tired and growing and being more and more. Mine was completely blank. Besides, my head was so heavy that there was no place for placing it for ideas to unfold. Well, better my places, my brain appeared to be a wide highway with millions of thoughts running by chasing one another, causing major crashes. Maybe it's just more like a footpath walking woods, and she rarely uses it in exceptional cases. It's like when they come back, maybe she has to go something. But once again, there's no way to find out. Okay, let's start. Moscow. Crap! Pioneers 3 started to name cities. Finally, it was my turn. I should have supposed to catch the fire. The first letter was the city has a use. Arkansas. Wait, what? I don't even know the name. Each city name was made hard to resemble everything, especially before. My attention was just raging, and I was already lost in these capitals, megalospies, villages, urban settlements. Summit, it's your turn. Olga brought me back to reality. Oh, excuse me, what was the last one? You're daydreaming again? Oh shoot, it was Sevastopol. Wait, how do you say these city names, man? Like, okay, I'll say London. Already used. Well then, New York. Yeah, there were tons of cities in the world, starting with L, but it was hard to remember even one of them now. Liverpool, already there. Los Angeles? Ah, finally, perfect! Yeah, finally Los Angeles. She gave me a scornful, but the game went on. Like Harley Bears to think of another city, starting with N. Unfortunately, it was the last round. Okay, that's enough for today. Sorry, it's time to go back. Sorry for relief. On our way back, we walk as we like without joining pairs. I decided upon the camp, perfectly regular and normal nights. One of those nights were dark skies, even if a crazy moon doesn't cause any special feelings, and the chirping quirks of the songs of the night birds, more like routine work ones than not just. Films all the pioneers will line up in the square. That way, already late, and the fatigue took its toll, so our lineup is a perfect line. It looks like more than the amount of Vikings after a successful battle with warriors. Are happy and smiling. Okay, that seems right. Alright. Yep. Alright. But someone else could possibly see a complete defeat. True, or a bunch of survivors who had to march to their homeland with the last battle. Thanks, everyone. And now go to sleep. It's late already. Pioneer 3s quickly each ran their own ways, and I was left together with the camp leader. And we should go to. Oh, yeah. Huh. We went in complete silence to open this cabin. Damn. Okay, let's leave. Alright. She said, turn off the light. For quite a while, recalling all the events of the day. On the other hand, I was overcome with fatigue. On the other hand, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd forgotten something done something wrong. She said wrong. It was feeling completely was tormenting me. It was about 2 a.m. All the bad day would end sooner. Or at least take a break. I fell asleep. Alright, day 6. Let's get it. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching this 1 hour video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.